Hello, everyone. I thought I'd go live a little early just because I'm antsy. I don't know how else to put it. I was like, what the heck? I'll say hi to people who've already showed up early. Also because I am concerned because I made a mistake last night in saying that we were going to go live a half hour earlier than usual. I meant a half hour earlier than the debate. And of course, the debate starts an hour earlier than Lords of the Night usually begins. So consequently, I'm not sure my co-hosts know to show up when the debate is about to begin. I guess we'll find out in the next 30 minutes or so, but on the off chance that I'm running solo for a while, I thought I'd just take that blame and the bullet for that now rather than have it come up later. So if anybody complains about it, it's my fault. I wasn't clear. In fact, I might have been confused about the start time as well. So there you go. Before the stream began, though, thank you, Point Curation. Check out Neo Unrealist for good coronavirus videos. Does a good coronavirus video equate to a video that tells me that there's nothing to worry about? Because that would be a good coronavirus video to me. But somehow I doubt it. For those of you who are already here, thank you for showing up early. Be sure to check out the link in the description for the stream that I will be watching. And I'll be directing my co-host to watch as well. It's the CBS YouTube channel. Right now, they've got their pregame show going. But this is our pregame show, or conceivably just my pregame show, depending on who does or does not show up in the next half hour. Presumably, Sinatra will be joining us as well at some point, although I know he's doing his Tucker Tuesday today. I don't know if he's scheduled around the debate or not. So, again, playing it by ear, guys, live TV. But hello to those that showed up. Jaeger Pony, hello. The One-Ton Hammer, hello. This is Kyle, hello. Torcular Herophilus, hello. Satanic Cultist, hello. Sweet Chili Tea, hello. No One Nowhere, hello. Yodeling Monster, hello. Fernanda Sestelos, hello. Jacob Jet, hello. Mashishu, hello. Jim Beam, hello. Shappen Cap, hello. Cypher, hello. Gulf City, Johnny Blaze, hello. Hello. All right. So, Lanky McSwanky, hello. Jay Wolf, hello. Duck Dog, hello. Jacqueline Dusk, hello. The Original Shroom, hello. Wandering Lisa, hello. Gunsky, hello. Attack Alpaca, hello. Sir Quack, hello. Evolved Potato, hello. Boy, I'm going to be here forever. Shouted Angel, hello. Kiaxa, hello. The Magister, hello. I'm kind of doing my live stream on a weekend kind of deal. Sorry, Jim, hello. Prospero, hello. Okay, so tonight's debate. What do we got? Well, one thing to keep in mind, okay, especially as the vote comes for South Carolina this weekend in the caucus. Interesting thing to keep in mind. The debates happen after early voting in the next caucus has already begun. So, there's a ranting monkey. Who's probably...
Are we live already?
Oh, yeah. No, I started a little bit early.
Well, I figured, well, you said 45 minutes. I still thought you were going 7:30.
Well, there's 3 minutes, and I wasn't sure that anybody would show up because I screwed up in saying we're going to start a half hour early than our usual time rather than saying a half hour early than the debate, which is an hour earlier than we start usually. So I thought maybe I was scared I'd be flying solo tonight for quite a while. So I'm glad you showed up.
All right. I had to disconnect the one. Hang on.
Oh, okay. He doesn't even hear me when I'm talking. That's great.
Okay, am I here now?
Yes, you're here now. You've been here the whole time,
right,
technically. Anyway, like I said, I wasn't sure if people would show up since the timing was so wonky compared to our usual start time. So, anyway, Monkey, how are you?
Yeah, wonderful. How are you?
I thankfully had a very, very busy but very productive day at work. I think, staved off a lot of stress that may have come down on me at the end of the week with billing and everything else. So I'm happy about that. But what I was going to say, as we get near to the debate, something to keep in mind that these debates occur after early voting has already started in the oncoming caucus. So like when we saw the debate in Nevada, the early voting in Nevada had already started. So people had already started casting their votes. So the result you saw in Nevada was not necessarily reflective of any changes that may have come to people's minds as a result of the debate. It's hard to gauge that, obviously, but it wasn't full-fledged, oh, this is a reaction to the debate, because a lot of people had already voted by then. Same thing for South Carolina. People may have already voted for South Carolina, influenced by the Nevada debate. So what effect this debate has on the South Carolina caucus this weekend, hard to say, but just keep that in mind. It's something interesting. But anyway, Monkey, what are you looking forward to tonight on the debate?
To see whether or not they go after Bloomberg as hard, and whether or not they finally start taking shots at Bernie for real.
I think Bernie is the target du jour tonight. I'd be surprised if they have any reason to even acknowledge Bloomberg at this point. In fact, they might do more damage to Bloomberg by ignoring him and not making him such an issue this time around, to just decide they're done with him.
Yeah, but looking at the polling, I mean, he's polling pretty well in South Carolina, where he's not even on the ballot. So he's polling better than, at least last I saw, better than Pete and Warren. So, yeah, well, I'm interested to see what happens there. Now, I was surprised we were live, because I was going to tell you, I need to, do some pregame stuff. I will be right back.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, no, I expected there'd be a disruption. That's fine. Yeah, no judgments. This is all my call. So anyway, yeah, I'm assuming, since we're just 1 week away from Super Tuesday, if the Democrats on the stage are going to have any opportunity to either make a name for themselves or sort of withdraw some support or fervor over Bernie, they're going to have to attack Bernie tonight full force. Hello, Satsu.
Yep.
Yeah, we are live, just so you know.
Oh.
Because I started a few minutes earlier than start time, but we would have been live anyway because it's the bottom of the hour. Yeah, if you have any pre-show stuff to do, by all means, go and do that now. Monkey is as well. So this is just sort of like a buffer time before we actually see the debate begin.
Wait a minute. Weren't we supposed to start at 8:30?
Yeah, well, no, because the debate starts at 8.
Well, I know that you said the debate starts at 8 now. What was the time we were originally supposed to?
Yeah, see that, and that was my fault. I didn't make it clear that we're going to start a half hour before the debate rather than a half hour before our usual start time.
Oh.
And if I did say our usual start time, that was entirely my mistake, and I take full responsibility. I honestly was assuming when I started scheduling it tonight that I'd be flying solo for like an hour without you guys knowing that we were starting when we were starting. So that's entirely my fault, and just one of those things, because the last debate started when our show started. Right. This debate is starting an hour earlier, and so anyway, my bad. Sinatra will eventually be joining us. I don't know what his Tucker Tuesday schedule looks like, but anyway, so yeah, it's a little live TV. What are you gonna do?
Well, you can apologize to Squishy later then.
Oh, well, I'll apologize to Squishy now if you want me to.
No, she'll come in here eventually and be like, "Why are you starting so early?"
Okay. Well, for the record, in case it does not happen for some reason, Squishy, I apologize. Entirely my fault. My responsibility. But to all of you that are with us already early this evening, appreciate it. Thanks for coming out. Keeping an eye on Twitter for us. Please do share the stream, like the stream as well.
So what time are we ending?
I figure we go through the debate, which will be about 2 hours, and then maybe a few minutes of wrap up. So I'm aiming for maybe 7:30 at the latest to make it like at worst. I mean, we'll see. But I don't imagine we're not going to go much longer than the debate itself, because there's only so much talking I can do. And honestly, if I can break a little early tonight and get to bed early because I got a lot of stuff to do tomorrow, I won't complain too much.
All right.
But anyway, Satsu, how are you?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
That's good. All right. How is the small one? How is da?
Well, I put her through crawling training today, and I spent a good amount of time crawling around on the floor. We put a blanket down or whatever, trying to get her to like mimic my movements. And the closest I got is she'll get on her hands and push herself up, and then she'll tuck her knees up or whatever, and then she'll like jerk forward like 3 times and then just roll over.
Okay.
That's as close as we got, and just bust out laughing when she rolled over on her back, and I'm just like, girl, take this seriously.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Oh, something I thought of. Okay, so guys, I want to do this ahead of time. As you know, we're broadcasting on a delay to quote unquote reality. Now, how much of a delay? I have no idea, but we're about to find out with your help. Okay. So what's going to happen here is I'm about to send a message in chat. And so when I say enter, that means I'm hitting the enter button. All right. So when you see it on the chat, you need to count how many seconds between when you see it and you hear me say enter. I know this is going to be kind of weird. Okay. So I want you to get prepared. I'm going to wait a second so nobody's like completely off. And then we'll know approximately how long people will need to stall the debate stream in order to be relatively in line with our commentary. Okay. So that's the test. All right. So I'm going to send this message. Enter. Okay, so now you got to count off from when you saw the message until you heard me say this, or say enter, I should say. So let's see if we get some people. It's a couple of people paying attention. It'll be interesting because I don't know. I don't know what our delay is. 12 seconds. Okay, 12-second delay, says Delahaye. Okay, we'll do a couple more before the show starts. 12 to 13 seconds. Okay, so we'll keep that in mind. The people need to do about a 12 to 13 count. Let's see, the debate is already stalled. Well, the debate hasn't started yet, so it's okay. All right. Anyway, just wanted to make that clear. I'll write that down so I don't forget it, because God knows I might. So Satsu, what are you looking forward to in tonight's debate?
Who's all going to be there?
So it's everyone from the last time and Tom Steyer.
Oh,
So you got Bloomberg, Klobuchar, Biden, Buttigieg, Sanders, Warren, and Steyer.
has he been on the debate stage at all yet?
He has been before. He wasn't on the last one.
The last one's the first one he wasn't on, actually.
Yes, yeah, he didn't make that one for. I think he missed one polling requirement or something.
Okay. I think it's going to be a whole lot of ignoring Steyer and Biden again. There's been some more stuff coming out again, so I think Bloomberg's going to be a big target this time around again. And Klobuchar and Buttigieg, I think, are going to bump heads. It's very similar to last time, unless somebody told her to calm her ass down.
Well, like I said, if the Democrats on the stage have any hope of trying to take Bernie down a peg or two before Super Tuesday in a public way, this is pretty much it. So they're probably going to have to split their attention between Bernie and Bloomberg, although I think they're going to focus more on Bernie. But then I don't know. Maybe Bloomberg's the better target, because if they try to sabotage Bernie now, don't they just completely dilute any momentum the Democratic Party has at present?
If they cared about that, then I would probably say yes, but I don't think they do.
Monkey?
I'm not sure how you mean that.
So I guess just as an observer, Bernie has more, I don't know, popularity / momentum than I've seen any other candidate have so far in a general way, at least in the press and elsewise. If they try to pull him back now and they're successful at doing so, isn't anybody who rises above him effectively kind of lame duck?
No, because we're still so early in the. Remember, the memory. So I forget what I was about to say. Memory in politics is very, very short.
Yeah, I suppose.
So,
Yeah.
The only people you really have to worry about there is pissing off your Bernie bros, and they're going to get mad anyway.
Yeah.
So, no, what you're wanting to do now is solidify whoever your long-term candidate is, and if that's Bernie, fine. But nobody wants that. Coming into South Carolina, number 3 is Steyer in all polls for the last 3 weeks. Tom Steyer's number 3. And I think you want to start taking down. They may do something different here, and instead of going after Bernie, go hard after each other so they can knock out the other corporate candidates.
Yeah, but on Steyer,
they're cannibalizing each other right now.
Yes,
and
they
so,
have to.
Well, yeah, I mean necessarily because they're all in there. You're starting to see a lot of people begging for folks to drop out. Yeah. So you might see a surprise here and see everybody start going really hard at each other and pretty much actually maybe go after Bernie a little bit for the communist thing, for his Castro remarks.
Yeah.
But otherwise, back off of him and start going after each other. This is why I'm the candidate that should be or you should be supporting instead of Bernie. Instead of them focusing so much, you should support me instead of Trump. Nobody's supporting Trump, you idiots. These are for Democrats, dumbasses.
That would be the smart thing to do to promote what they're going to do versus how they're not like Trump. But I don't think we've seen a debate yet where they haven't eventually descended into that rhetoric anyway.
Well, they're going to say it once or twice, sure, but
yeah. But on Steyer, isn't his polling numbers just entirely based on ad cash?
Sure.
So I mean, who's just like we asked with Bloomberg, like who are the Bloomberg bros? Who are the Steyer bros? Who are the pockets of support for Tom Steyer that aren't paid for?
Well, I mean, paid for or not, that's still support, right? If Tom Steyer comes into this, if he does end up being third in South Carolina, he will be the story. Nobody's going to care about 1 and 2 if it's Biden and Bernie.
That's true. Let's see. Random American says he actually has styrene power.
That was particularly bad.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I'm hoping somebody on the stage will make some poke, though, at Bernie over his I don't know every nickel and dime interview comments and such.
Well, go ahead, Satsu.
Well, what I was about to say is, like, I'm surprised that isn't, like, the main point brought up whenever he opens his mouth. It's like, yeah, we're going to do that. You don't even know how it's going to happen.
This is, I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, but this is why I was going to, what I was going to say in the first place. The day after that, yesterday, Bernie released what he claims is a detailed outline of how he's paying for everything.
And how detailed was it?
Well, it by the numbers, it makes sense. It's going to crash the economy, but it does nickel and dime it all down to tell us what all's paid for.
Now, see, like I said last night, why doesn't he have a memorized 2-sentence elevator pitch for that by now? Why couldn't you, even if it was going to be, economically chaotic, why couldn't he have given a summary of that in his interview at this point?
They probably just finished it.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. Is like he's had 6 years. Oh, sorry, not 6 years, 4 years. Actually, full 5 years if you count how much time he was running before 2016. Anyway, to get this down pat, it should be part of his stump speech. It should be part of his just like memorized, seared onto his head rhetoric. And yet, asked a direct question in an interview, he was just like, "Oh."
Apparently, I'm on the wrong account.
Why is that?
Because I don't have my check mark here. Or my check mark. My blue. I was putting the link in the chat there for everyone. Let me switch my account and make it so I can do that.
Oh, let me make sure I've got live chat on, because God knows I might have missed some things by now because YouTube likes doing that. Let's see. Well, for those of you who have shown up in the last several minutes, hello. We're starting a little bit early today because of the debate. When the debate begins, the count so far is you'll have to pause the debate for a count of 12 in order for the lag that we have to catch up to the debate, so you can watch along with us, and what we're saying will have some make some contextual sense. So the magic number is 12 seconds, or count of 12. And we'll mention that again before the debate begins. We'll also give, visual cues as to when things start and such, so people in the future can watch this.
Well, those visual cues would work for people tonight too, because that 12 seconds is going to differ for people. But when we
That's
say,
true.
okay, like last time it was Lester Holt. I don't know who's the moderator here, but Lester Holt is starting to speak. That's when you should hit play.
Yeah. We'll try to give as many helping notices as possible, because this is clunky, guys. And if you weren't here for the last one or the previous ones, I would love to just stream the footage of the debate into this stream so you could watch both at the same time along with us, in sync, so to speak. But that unfortunately is not possible because of copyright issues. So we have to do it this sort of tandem way, which is, like I said, not desirable, but it's really the only safe way we can do it.
So what happened to that other website that we were using that's apparently like in sync for everybody, like because it's streaming through that
D-Live?
No. You remember the first time we did this, there was some link we went to watch it that took us to like it wasn't any of the news sites, it was like some other site that we were watching it through.
Oh, I honestly don't recall, but I mean, if we try to stream the footage, the algorithm's going to zap.
No. I wasn't talking about streaming the footage. I was talking about like everybody, including the chat, watching it there. Because
My Circle.
Was that it? Oh,
yeah.
My Circle? Oh.
I believe it's what it's called. It's
I
one
don't remember that.
Sinatra uses all the time. Yeah, we didn't do that on here. We just went straight live with what was going on.
Okay. Yeah, I don't remember going to Live Circle. If that was something else, then I don't think I was there for that one. But anyway, well, we have a 15-minute window until we actually start. Anything, you want to get any fucketry out of the way real quick, or anything you saw today that struck your fancy, Satsu?
I saw Jordan at at Kobe's memorial bring up the fact that because he was up there crying, and he was like, well, I guess we're going to have another 3 years of this crying meme.
Oh, he went along with that pretty good. He rolled with that one.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty funny. Also, Chris Matthews apparently apologized.
Yeah, I'm sure it was completely sincere and well-meaning.
Oh yeah, he totally wasn't going to lose his job if he didn't.
Yeah.
But yeah, he made it sound as sincere as possible, and whatever. He apologized for his comparing of Bernie's victory to Nazi Germany. So that was unexpected. I didn't think that he would have actually apologized, but he did. So there you go. And what else did I see? I think those are like the only two things. Probably the king of all fucketry. Sofane took a troll bot test and got a normal rating. And it says, our analysis concludes that Sofane exhibits normal tweet activity and is not a troll. And I'm just like, this is the ultimate of fucketry right here. This is the fucketry of the century. And they have from 0 to 24% is normal, 25 to 49 is moderate, 50 to 74 is problematic, and 75 to 100 is alarming. And he got 12%.
Let's see a couple of hellos first. Lion Patriot, hello. Professor Naps, hello. John Miller, hello. Captain Brambles, hello from work. Let's see. Yeah, I just want to make sure I say hi to people. Faithless, hello. Sorry, anything else, Satsu?
Outside of the thing Drunkle shared is some chick saying that babies are born without sex.
Oh, God, they got the blank slate theory.
Yeah.
That's so stupid.
I think I know what she might have meant. Like she was saying that there are ways to make a person pregnant without having sex, but that's still not the natural order. So,
is that Satsu breaking up, or is that name?
I didn't hear anybody breaking up.
Oh, great, it's me. Okay, that's not good.
Yeah.
How do I sound?
Sound robotic now for me, so maybe it is me. Who knows?
I don't know. It's a bit for me. So
that was you, Scribbles.
Yeah. Okay, great. Can you understand me?
We can understand you, yeah.
Okay. Hopefully it's only temporary. If I get completely garbled, let me know and I'll try to come back, I guess.
All right.
Sorry, Satsu, was that all? Or
yeah. Basically.
Okay. Monkey, got anything?
I'm actually arguing with somebody right now. That's why I was muted there. Because somebody came out in regards to Bernie's thing. I'm not a huge fan of Bernie, but he never said Cuba was a paradise. He condemned authoritarianism. He's not a Castro apologist so far as I can see. It's important to be charitable and fair even to ideological enemies. I want to remind you guys of what Bernie Sanders was asked. Bernie Sanders was asked, why didn't the Cubans rise up against Castro? That was the question. And his answer was that Castro brought in literacy programs in some hospitals. And well, he actually said in healthcare. Literacy programs in healthcare. And then when he was re-asked about it the other night, you said this. He goes, well, he brought in literacy things. The reason Castro, people didn't rise up against him is because he was a violent dictator. And if you rose up against him, he'd kill you. That is an important point. And to try to make this a charitable issue when that was the fucking question, no, fuck you. It's only with communist regimes. Only with communist regimes we're supposed to ignore all of the horrors they visit upon their people. And look, hey, look, man, he taught some of them how to read. No, this one, I'm not letting this one fly. This isn't even like, well, he's a commie. No, he actually was suggesting that these people, yeah, look, he was a murderer. We hate that part of him, but they loved him because he taught them to read. No, they loved him because if they didn't, they'd be shot. Bullets are cheap. We lost the Scribbles. Hopefully he'll be right back, you guys. But let's see. I'm in the middle of arguing that because Jesus fucking Christ, I'm tired of people making apologies for commies. Just stop it. What else was going on? That might be the only thing I've had happening so far today. I did have somebody because I made the joke that Bernie asked how would our lives be impacted with pre-K childcare? I made the joke that I would imagine there'd be bread lines. Somebody, the U.S. currently has bread lines. We call them soup kitchens and homeless shelters. Like, this says all you really need to know about commies here in the U.S. That they think that what we have right now is in any way similar to bread lines in communist countries. Mm-hmm. You have no fucking idea and don't want to know. You won't even go educate yourself.
Yeah, like you want to know the major difference? You weren't in that line. You just saw it.
It's not all of us, dickhead.
Dumb fuck.
How do I sound?
Sound fine.
Okay, because you were roboting to all hell for me, and I was like, oh boy. So let's see what happens now.
But yeah, that's all I got.
Let's see. For myself, I didn't have a whole lot today that I haven't already talked about in some way. Although the sort of gallows humor funniest story from you today was House candidate in Arizona suspends campaign after heroin overdose. And I said, dude, that's not what they mean when they say seeking high office. Womp womp. But other than that, let's see. What else? Hank Azaria is sworn off doing Apu anymore now. Because he says, once I realized that was the way this character was thought of, I just didn't want to participate in it anymore. Yeah, because one guy complained. Yeah. One guy complained and turned it into an issue du jour, and then it's like, oh, now it's all racist.
Yeah. Good thing nobody complained about you just being a voice actor in general. And was it just like, he doesn't deserve a career? You're like, oh, well, the moment I thought one person thought that, then I just quit. And
yeah.
It's just like, okay. Is that how that works? Fucking bitch.
Let's see. We are about 7 minutes out from the debate, guys. Just another reminder that when the debate begins, if you're watching on the link in the description, which is where we'll be watching it as well, there is a 12-second delay between when you'll hear us say something and what happens in the debate. So you'd want to pause your debate stream, the actual live debate stream, for a count of 12 to effectively line up with our commentary. We'll also be giving cues along the way as to when somebody speaks or when a commercial break begins and that kind of thing for both current and future reference. Although I'm not sure how many people watch this after the fact. I'd be curious to find out. Let's see. So yeah, Bernie's got to keep his momentum going. Bloomberg has to try to make up for an absolute disaster in the last debate. Warren really, really needs to do something to hang on, because even though she got a couple of good, some good shade in on Bloomberg in the last debate, it's not helping her campaign or her numbers all that much. So if she's going to still make a splash before Super Tuesday, if she's already written off South Carolina, she really, really needs to do something tonight to make a point about her, not about somebody else, not about the detriments of another candidate, but about her and why she's the better candidate.
You know, another thing you might see tonight is you might see Bloomberg come out swinging. At the beginning of the last debate, that first 40 minutes or so before we get to the first break,
yeah,
he's mostly on the defensive, and then after that, he comes out a little stronger and starts trying to make his points against people. He had the great line about the most famous socialist in the country is a millionaire with 3 houses.
Yes.
You had his line about I think I'm the only one who started a business. Steyer wasn't there, so that won't work as well tonight. But you might see him come after, especially Bernie, a lot harder tonight.
But I think you had a really good point earlier, though, is that ahead of Super Tuesday, they really need to be focusing on selling themselves, not shooting down the other guy as much.
But
so if Bloomberg goes after other people for their, understandable foibles and flaws and everything else, great, but he won't be doing his own argument any favors there.
It doesn't have to be one or the other. It can be like he said when he did this. There was one part of it. He's like, let's not kid ourselves. America's a capitalist country. We're not going to embrace this crap. And then go into what he's talking about. He can do both. Take a shot at them while explaining why his plan is better. It doesn't have to be a one or the other thing the way they've been doing.
Well, granted that he can keep the floor long enough or is called on often enough to make 2 points at once. Thank you, Cryptic. Commies can eat shit and die of dysentery. Was this Oregon Trail or Moscow Trail? Moscow Trail. That's what we should have. We should have a game called Moscow Trail.
Well, the other part there, Bloomberg, especially for being a New York politician, did not push his way in. And I think if you watch that debate and you see places where like Elizabeth Warren did it, you might see him start doing that a bit more, being a bit more pushy.
Yeah, but doesn't he have enough baggage right now that's going to be really tough for him to try to take the high ground?
Well, see, I'm not even talking about. I'm talking about go low, just get in there and fight.
Yeah, I suppose. Faithful says the trail to Stalingrad. that would be a very depressing game. You'd know at the start you're not going to do well. Just keep losing your soldiers as you move on. Let's see. 3-minute warning, guys. So remember, link to the live debate is in the description. There is a 12-second count you'll want to give once the debate begins to pause the debate stream so that it aligns effectively with our commentary. So pause it, count to 12, start it up again. We'll be giving notices along the way as to what's happening in the debate to try to give you guys some markers. Again, apologies for the clunkiness of this. It's the only way to do it to avoid copyright strikes and God knows what else. Let's see. Are you guys gaming streaming tonight by any chance?
Nope. We won't be back streaming the gaming until Friday.
Till Friday. Okay.
Speak for yourself. I maybe.
Okay, that's right. A monkey started doing a RimWorld stream.
Oh, I've missed this game so much. I've had so much fun with it.
God, how many updates have they had since then to that game?
They don't actually update that game very much. A major update just came out yesterday when they surprise announced the expansion pack for it as well. It's only at version 1.1.
Do you run any mods or anything?
Me, no. I'm usually a vanilla gamer when it comes to games.
Okay.
The only mod I ever ran on that game was one that actually made it harder. You start off with absolutely, literally nothing. And yeah, that one was fun.
I saw a guy did a long series, like this entire like story arc series of RimWorld that had a Star Wars Total Conversion mod. And so he had like a little band of Jedi and rebels running around fighting at the Empire the whole time with custom sprites and all that kind of thing. That looked kind of cool.
Yeah, it's a great game. If you're into any kind of video gaming, check it out.
And also, guys, since we're plugging video games real quick, Grim Dawn has its 4th anniversary this week, and a big patch/enhancement is coming out to Grim Dawn. I believe it's on sale this week. I could be mistaken, but if you get the core game, give it a shot. If you like Diablo 2, if you like ARPGs, if you like steampunk or Lovecraftian kind of thing, or just looting, great game. Love it. Still play it. You guys should give it a shot. All right, we are a minute out, and conceivably, they're still talking on the CBS stream. Do we even have the candidates on stage yet? Okay, and also, guys, if you're listening without the debate on at the same time, there's going to be long spans of silence from us as we listen to what the people on the stage are saying or waiting for something to happen. So if you're listening to this without the debate on, I hope you find some entertainment elsewise, but just warning that there will be dead air at times. It's not dead air. We'll still be breathing into the microphones to keep you excited or something.
Can you drop the link in the private?
I'll put the link in the regular chat so everybody can see it. There you go, guys. There's the stream. It should be starting momentarily. So once you get there, once you see the debate about to begin, be sure to pause it, count to 12, then start it again. That should put you within relative distance of our commentary. All right. And here we go. We're starting with the presenters, Lady in Purple, Lady in White. Lady in White speaking.
Do you know our stream is directly up under this stream when you type in the link?
I love it. That's fine. That might be more akin to who's putting it in than like everybody on YouTube seeing this right now. Although that would be awesome.
There's already 2,000 dislikes on this stream.
I know, right? Tonight, a bunch of old men will scream at you.
Damn it. I was typing to answer that guy on Twitter and muted myself. I'm like, why aren't they listening to me? Is this the vagina debate?
The what?
Vagina debate. There were 2 women. There's no male dudes tonight?
No male dudes? Well, you got Warren, you got Klobuchar. That's it.
No. The moderators.
Oh, the moderators? Oh, I have no idea. We've only seen the 2 up there so far. If that's it. Maybe. I guess we'll find out. Yeah. So a couple things I expect to come up as far as like questions. Gun control. Do you think abortion will come up? Or women's right to choose, I suppose.
I'll be surprised if gun control does come up, actually.
Really?
We're going in South Carolina. They didn't touch it in Nevada, where it would have been a much better sell.
Well, yeah, which was kind of interesting, and then maybe they didn't want to bring up since of the shooting there or something. But I mean, isn't one of Bloomberg's like big planks is gun control motions? So yeah, if he doesn't bring it up himself, I guess we'll find out. I guess there are only 2 moderators.
Well, which I do prefer, but really just 2 women.
Yeah.
I love that they got Gayle King.
Oh,
because
yeah.
they are expecting in this primary coming up that Black women are going to be the deciding factor.
And our candidates are exiting from left, or I guess stage left. Steyer's wearing his plaid or tartan tie, I guess.
They moved Pete and Amy all the way across the stage from each other.
Oh, yeah, they did. Oh, yeah. Yeah, opposite sides. That's too bad. I wanted
on that bitch.
I wanted them to be right next to each other again. That would have been hilarious.
So did I. She was going to punch him.
All right, so we're starting here with our moderators. And notice that neither of them are wearing either red or blue, showing that they are not aligned with any side.
I like that the white woman wore white. This is the whitest woman on TV right now.
Well, she's in line with the new class, the AOC candidates. Yes. Remember? Yes.
It's the suffrage thing.
And Gayle King's wearing the combination of red and blue. So
I actually like Gayle King's outfit looks fine. The other chick, she's blinding me, seriously.
Yeah.
Somebody get her a sweater.
Partnering with Twitter. Yep, that's true. Also, I believe this is being simulcast on BET, if I'm not mistaken.
Remember, Elizabeth's biggest constituency is Twitter, so
Yes, that's true.
they don't listen to your rules. Why do you even bother with them?
Senator Sanders.
Because poor people don't have any part of this economy watch. See?
Oh, there you go. Yeah, it's all the billionaires. Nobody else is doing well. Anybody who's not a billionaire is doing terribly. And their wealth. Hey, Bernie, what about your wealth? How much has your wealth gone up?
No, he keeps it. What was the percentage, Bernie?
Yeah.
Because they don't handle their money well.
Yeah, I brought this up the other day in one of the tweets or something about the systemic oppression and all this. And I'm like, okay, there comes a point where the idea of an unjust system and the consequences of personal choices and just random circumstance kind of commingle. You can't make a system that'll undo consequence and circumstance.
Oh.
Oh. Oh, no.
Not Putin. Come on.
Putin.
Oh, he didn't. I told you. I told you.
Oh, this is.
Oh, get him. Wait, why doesn't he get to finish this? No.
Well, Bloomberg did say that she is not a dictator the other day.
What if he institutes a literacy program?
Thank you, Frank Hubbard. The fourth already Russia. Yeah, well, Bloomberg doesn't have many arrows in his quiver.
Wait.
Yeah.
But they still can't get 50% support, Liz.
Yeah, and you still can't explain, especially you, Liz, you can't explain how you're going to pay for anything that you're proposing.
Finally.
Hey, Sinatra. Sorry, I got two different tabs open. Sorry.
All right. I am going to be streaming on DLive. It should be live on DLive, maybe. Hey, guys.
Hello.
Hey, everyone.
Hello, everyone on DLive. Welcome to the show. I don't know if it's the same on DLive, but there is at least on YouTube, there's a 12-second delay between the debate and us for the commentary. So conceivably, you might have to pause the debate, count to 12, start it up again to be in line with us.
Well, I just have the video piping into DLive.
Oh, okay. Well, then that's good for you. Now, wait, isn't DLive still subject to copyright, or am I misremembering?
No, it's Chinese. They don't give a fuck.
All right, Mater Buttigieg.
Really? Why would the commies want that?
Yeah. Yeah, wait until I'm president.
What?
Oh.
Wow.
Is he really arguing I'll get along better with Trump?
Yes.
Dude. Oh, God.
Yes.
God, he's a moron.
He really
Alfred,
did.
shut up.
He really did just do that. Hello to all the Sinatsis, the grand armada of Sinatra fans. Welcome to the show.
Neums rise up.
Wow. Steyer.
Whoa.
Okay. Oh no. Well, if it's not okay, if unchecked capitalism has failed, then your only solution is to start checking it. That means government regulation of it more so than already. Ah, you are all alternatives to Donald Trump. Anyone who isn't Donald Trump is an alternative to Donald Trump. Tom.
I love how Bernie raises his hand. Like, I got
They
something
all-
to say.
They're all
do that.
supposed to.
Yeah, they're all supposed to do that.
Oh.
You just got to get pictures of them doing that and then say, look who's Hitler now.
Yeah.
All right, shut up, Tom. Okay.
Obama had me.
White supremacy. Okay.
Oh, he's
Oh, God, already.
well. There's your guns.
Yep.
Is he making a shooting thing at Bernie?
I'm not saying he's responsible for the deaths, but he voted for the thing that led to the deaths.
And while doing so, he's making a handgun at him.
I can't wait for the freeze frame of that to become a meme in about 10 minutes.
What the fuck is he talking about?
The president was weak? Wait,
Look, he
Obama?
thinks he's running for the Senate.
Can you
That's
up the
right.
volume? Yeah.
Yeah, he's running for Senate.
They're not even going to let Amy talk this time. Oh, God, here we go again. Just call him a liar, Pete. Be a man about it.
Be a man instead of a wife.
Yeah, stop being a little bitch. Stop looking mean. Just talk over his ass. Look at him beating you down.
Pete doesn't know how to be rude.
You're a soldier, for fuck's sake. Stop letting this man beat you like that.
Soldiers just taught to respect.
Oh, we can't allow.
Oof.
Okay.
You just did.
Wow.
Oh, fuck. He's a bigger shill than I am.
Oh my God. You do have a Patreon page too, Pete?
I do.
If you're a billionaire listening, I have a Streamlabs.
Yes.
They just didn't let Amy talk at all during that.
Uh-oh.
Under Barack sent me out there to be black, and I was black.
Just plug your Patreon, I guess. That's patreon.com/ranting monkey.
I've worked like the white devil.
The white devil!
Oh, God.
It's pretty oily already.
So, Vice President Biden, what will you do on your first day as senator?
Those Negroes will be mine.
Yes.
Resident Negro.
They'll be on my plantation. Whoops. I mean, they'll be on my team.
Yes, the resident.
No, that's the zombie survival game that stars Satsu.
Mm.
Oh, they still haven't called on. Look at her. She's getting pissed.
Which one?
Klobuchar.
Klobuchar. She hasn't talked once yet or spoken. All right, I get out of control. But weren't you the one supposed to be in control?
Could you sound less sincere?
Yeah.
I'm not talking about this anymore. Fuck you.
Please give me a second chance to screw things up again. Thank you. I was photographed with several black people. That absolves me of all my past sins. Thank you.
Of course, they were in cuffs, but not.
Wow.
Oh God, dude, we need to go on the road. You know, I'll tell you what.
Damn.
Oh, a lot of black elected officials endorsed you. Did you happen to contribute to their campaigns by any chance?
That is incidental.
Oh, sorry. Uh-huh. When did he stop being mayor?
He came in 2002, I believe. So
Yeah, because Blasio.
2018
Okay.
ish.
Hey, Pete, tell us about police activity and race in your town.
I have that as a donation sound. If you want to hear it, hit it up. I believe it's where is it? 1352.
Humility? You? Uh-huh.
Which has what to do with anything?
The lived
no.
experience.
Shit.
So none of you are qualified. All right.
Exactly. You just said that.
All right, debate over. Thanks, guys.
Right. Easy peasy.
Yeah, Pete, you're completely unqualified to be on that stage. Get off.
That's right.
Did you see that? Black women.
Yep, Monkey called it. Oh my God. Oh, this hurts. Listen and believe, everyone.
Thank you, Shelly, for shilling the Streamlabs link.
What?
Oh God.
Oh no. Oh, being black is an
do
inherent
what?
flaw. Guys, remember this.
Oh. Her first question is about Bloomberg and his policies. Give us your campaign slogans.
Oh God, quoting somebody else. Well, that's what Qui-Gon Jinn said to the Gungans.
It is.
That Trump signed?
Actually, I take it back. No, that was Obi-Wan Kenobi said that. Apologies.
Nobody cares about you, Amy.
Yeah.
She just did something really stupid. The First Step Act, which, by the way, I agree with, was signed by Trump.
Yeah.
And pushed by Trump.
Monkey, don't try to disrupt the narrative with the truth.
Klobuchar is the next one to drop. That's my prediction. Then Steyer. Then Warren.
It'd been nice if they corrected her on that.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Is there a suicide gif? Yes.
Has he ever given you money, Liz?
That was going to be my next question.
Well, doesn't that mean him supporting those candidates made him win?
Pete's looking
See,
over like,
Pete-
take that.
Feel like, yeah, bitch.
You will? You haven't already?
Yeah, notice she said I will.
Yeah, you've only been running a year now.
She's like,
Like,
well,
just
just
'cause I-
lying all the way up until now,
Right.
but soon.
I promise at some point.
No.
Oh,
Oh wow.
oh no!
Did he really?
No!
Mm. All right, Lois Griffin, get off the stage.
9/11.
9/11.
9/11. Oh my god. I have the resources. Your resources. You can't. What are you talking about?
He got that fettuccine Alfredo, Scribe.
I mean, are you to give all of your money to the American government when you get elected?
That's right.
You paid for the vote again and again.
Oh yeah. Hi, how are ya? Hi,
Oh
how
no,
are
she's
ya?
telling a personal story. It must be a lie.
Education.
Oh, here we
Oh,
go.
he's going to tell this lie on stage.
No, not the pregnant story. We know it's bullshit.
Oh God.
That
That's a
is a
fucking
documented fucking lie.
No.
Oh my god!
no.
I
Are
can't
you
believe she had
serious?
balls to do that.
Right after she said, "I'm gonna gain their trust."
I'm going to gain their trust. Let me tell you something that's already been discredited 70 ways from Sunday.
Somebody on the stage, please say that's been discredited. Please. Oh my God.
Oh.
Everyone's booing her. Yeah,
Thank you, Cryptic. She is special ed, not her kids. Oh.
Yeah. She was a special ed teacher, but not a teacher of the special ed.
Yeah, and for bringing up that story. I mean, what was she thinking? Well, she wasn't thinking, or she doesn't care.
I just, man.
Oh, she's all right, Liz. All right, Liz, shush.
She's like, my vagina, my vagina, my vagina.
Mm-hmm.
I want to hear
All right,
that story, Satsu.
Yeah, all three of them. Probably.
So she's
Probably.
just flat out lying. Yes, she is flat out just telling blatant falsehoods.
Well,
Yeah.
he just said if they got offended, then I was wrong. Fair enough. You're wrong for saying that, you pussy ass motherfucker, but still.
Yeah. No, you did it to three of them, not all of them. Only the ones where you said something, not about the other complaints. We read that, unless that's changed. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh,
They're going to try to impeach him over it.
What evidence do you have? What did they actually ask for evidence? Holy shit!
Oh God.
Wow,
Ah!
Liz is not getting much love from the audience tonight, is she?
no,
No.
she's not. They're booing the shit out of her.
Okay. 60, but who's counting? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of makeup. That's a hard pass. I must be behind you guys a bit.
No, the study doesn't mean shit, Bernie. What's your plan?
What is Medi-Cal?
Something they do in Nevada.
$450 billion. Yeah, it will, but how are you going to pay for it? It's 1,000 lives.
Mhm.
Yeah, we know. Yeah, great. But how are you paying for it, Bernie?
Okay, Bernie, how are they paying for it?
Yeah.
At least something.
Well, if you're talking about Denmark, it's a minimum 45% income tax.
Yeah. Yeah, Bernie, say you're going to guarantee it.
Thank
It's
you,
not a plan.
Angry. I appreciate that.
A guarantee is not a plan, Bernie. $7.5% payroll tax on it.
And a 4% tax, which is he's calling a premium on employees.
Thank you, Cryptic. Making up shit is not a financial budget, mofo. Yeah, no kidding.
Come on, be fair though. They're going to be getting health care still.
Okay. I mean, I like the fact that Amy's being the onstage fact checker. I have no reason to vote for her.
Yeah, no.
How?
Yeah.
How? I don't want to sound like Elizabeth Warren's grandmother. How?
Oh.
Hi, how are ya? Hi, how are ya?
Get him. Get in there.
Oh. By the way, anybody going to mention how they're going to get it past the House?
We need a male moderator up here to keep these guys in check.
I'll get
Sorry,
Dave Rubin. Guys.
Guys.
Uh-huh. Oh, stop bringing up the Yale study, dude. What's your plan? God, Bernie.
Who?
Nonsense.
Yeah, and how is that offset by whatever you're going to be charging people?
No, see, what he's talking about there is the overall amount of spending in the healthcare market.
Right.
And he's talking just about what the government is spending.
Right. Okay, so Klobuchar is the onstage fact checker, and Steyer is the onstage doomsayer.
What does that
Oh,
mean?
okay. How much does economic justice cost, Tom? How much does racial justice cost? What exactly do you mean? You're doing it right now. So who should drop out, Tom? You? Yep.
Mm-hmm. That's a fucking excellent point.
It is true.
Good point.
Oh,
Ouch.
holy
Damn.
ouch. He bringing that fire.
Get him.
Nice.
Throw Jello on him.
Spit it out, Joe.
Oh no, not a guy. I know Fritz.
Obama had me.
Oh my God.
What state, Joe?
What city are you in,
He
Joe?
doesn't know.
I have no idea.
Where are you?
Bye.
Well, did he fix it?
Yeah. Oh!
Tell me where, Joe.
Where are you, Joe?
Oh, fuck.
Damn! Damn!
Oh, damn!
He's going to call the moderator a lying dog-faced pony soldier. Oh, fuck. He looks mad.
He is.
I'm gonna pop another eye vessel.
Oh,
Oh shit! Tom's getting angry now. Oh,
Did you didn't fix it? You sold it?
you took your ass out of it, but you didn't do anything about it. Oh, you're done. Wait, you employed racial and gender discrimination in your loan practices?
Yes.
Tom, there's literally
Joe
laws
looks
against that.
confused now.
Look at the veins in his face and neck.
Which one?
Steyer.
Oh my god, Tom, I
This
really
is
want to
my
know.
kind of debate.
I really want to know if racial justice meant that you gave preferential treatment in loan practices to people with a particular skin color. Please tell me that's what you did.
You guys are already going to do that. It's time to just mitigate the damage.
Amy, you just repeated what Pete said. Shut up.
Could you imagine Donald Trump in his hot tub right now, just sitting back watching this shit?
He's laughing his ass off in India right now.
Yeah. By the way, Amy, as far as ripping the country apart, you know that it was basically a 50-50 split by the time we had the last election, right? I mean, it always has. It's not going to be. We're not going to be a unified country ever, and you're certainly not going to unify it if you were president.
Bernie's going to start throwing hard candies at the moderators to get their attention.
He's got a pocket full of Werthers, and he ain't afraid to use them.
Werther's original old man candy.
I like that shit.
Oh, keep invoking. Yeah, the African American.
Look, I've met a black person.
Amy, your staff has seen your follow through, and they took a swing line to the head. Uh-huh.
Well, that counters what Liz was saying earlier.
Control this president?
He just said I bought him. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Oops.
Yeah. You moron. Please somebody bring that up. That he just said he bought them. Freudian slip.
Somebody clip that and send that to me.
Yeah.
Gerrymandering?
You know, actually, the guy's last name was pronounced Gary, so it should be gerrymandering. But I'm just being a nitpicker.
Well, if you were a Jiminy, you'd know that.
I know. Keeping a Jiminy.
No, they're not. What? No. Hold on.
You just got booed, Bernie.
Oh, you got booed.
The problem is they're all billionaires.
The problem is.
As I recall, in 2016, Hillary won all of them.
Yeah. You mean Americans, Bernie?
Americans is very easy to say.
Yeah, it is. You don't have to break them down by racial demographic.
Yeah, we do, because they're all separate.
Thank you, Cryptic. Someone needs to raise the hammer and sickle. Bernie does that every time he raises his hand, I think.
No, it's not.
Oh, my God. I believe the children are our future. Well, okay, what is real help, Liz, and how are you going to pay for it?
Real help.
On health care.
Now, you need to speak to the House members to pass your freaking tax proposal.
You can't get elected on this shit.
No, this is... how? Well, how much is that? Our baby. The baby you were pregnant with when you were a teacher and got discriminated against, Liz? Wait.
The wealth debt isn't. Oh God.
Wait, the student wealth debt is all possessed by non-white people?
By blacks, apparently.
Okay, we're at our first commercial break, guys, and we're cutting into it. We're cutting into it right now. Okay, here we go. As they pan across the candidates. All right, so first round, guys. First impression, Satsu.
I was actually about to tweet a Democratic debate update. Trump is killing it right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who do you think is winning so far, Satsu? Who do you think is the biggest loser? In this first round.
I'm going to have to say Klobuchar is the biggest loser by default because she ain't talked much, and what she has said has been either a mimic of what somebody else said or just worthless. So by default, I think she loses. Winning so far overall, probably Buttigieg so far, I think, up until this point.
Well, We'll get the other guys in a second. How so?
It just he seemed to have a more successful just kind of comebacks to people's responses, and the audience seems to be responding to him well, which is what I've been paying attention to a lot. How the actual people there, they seem to be responding to him very well. So based on that, so far, I think that he it's not a strong lead, but I do think that he's standing out.
Okay. Monkey, biggest loser, biggest winner so far.
Loser. I agree with what Satsu said there, but I think if you listening to the crowd, Elizabeth Warren, she is getting booed left and right, and Bernie has been a couple of times too. So, that's weird for a Democratic audience to date. And I'm actually going to say the biggest winner right now is Bloomberg. He has had some of the best responses. He hasn't had necessarily the best questions. Oh, look, we're going to start our stream in 20 minutes. He hasn't had necessarily the best response or questions or start, but he's had a lot of really good comebacks. And except for saying that he bought some people, I thought he's done well so far.
Okay, Sinatra, biggest loser, biggest winner so far.
I got to agree with Monkey on both. Liz is getting butt fucked out there for some reason. People are just booing the shit out of her, and Bloomberg is kind of trampling people.
Well, I'm gonna agree on the loser, Elizabeth Warren, basically because who's in the most precarious position to maintain their popularity going into Super Tuesday, and right now Elizabeth Warren, because she was up there in the top 3 for the longest time, and now she's slipped. So I'm almost not even considering Steyer and Buttigieg and Klobuchar in the calculus, because they're going to end up at best maybe one of them in the number 3 position, but most likely 4 or 5 and downward. So at least as far as South Carolina is concerned, at least as far as this debate's concerned, Warren's the biggest loser so far. Winner. God, it's kind of a split between Biden and Bloomberg to me, because Biden has stayed relatively unscathed so far. Yeah, nobody's really gone after him. Nobody's been either no one has chosen to, or nobody can burn him on anything in particular.
Steyer tried.
Steyer tried, but he looked like he was really scared of trying to defend himself on that prison thing. Yeah. So I think just on that basis alone, rhetorically speaking, and who's being attacked the most, I think Biden is just a hair. And I agree, Bloomberg's up there, all things considered, but Biden's been clean so far.
With what you said about, who has the most to lose here, if you look at who has the most to gain, I agree with Satsu, with Buttigieg, because this is also the first debate going into Super Tuesday, and he's got to get his numbers up there. So
back to the panel, guys. Panel's here. Gail Kane's talking. We got more people on here now. Mm-hmm.
I think the most annoying thing was Liz at the end pulling the arguments, but other than that, she's been doing awful.
Mm-hmm.
Well, here we go.
Boy.
Yep. Yeah, I was surprised they brought it up.
100 people a day?
Yeah. They bring it up here. They don't bring it up in Vegas. Interesting.
You got to remember they consider suicide gun violence, which is the vast majority of it.
That's true, too. Anything where someone dies. Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh, God. Thank you, Frank Hubbard. Warren and Sanders losing. Bernie even is visibly upset. Bloomberg and Biden have decent comebacks. Pete seems the most poised again. Poised, yeah, but he hasn't done much so far.
He just accidentally said he had it so only magazines 10 plus could be bought.
Well, if their products malfunction in some way, then maybe you'd have a lawsuit. But if guns kill people, they're functioning the way they're designed.
Yeah, you can't sue a car company if you crash the car and there's nothing wrong with the car.
Did he just say 150 million people?
Yeah. He also thinks he's going to be senator, so.
You're going to take on the gun manufacturers for what? For what?
For doing business.
150 million people have been killed due to gun violence.
Like in
Ever?
the whole of time?
No, in
Maybe.
the past 13 years.
Oh.
Wait. Half of the country's population
That's
has
what
been
Biden
killed by
said.
violence? Did we have a civil war and I wasn't looking?
Not yet.
You think coronavirus will come up tonight?
Mm.
Oh, good luck on that one, because you take power out of your own hands when you're in the minority again. I will beat Mitch McConnell.
What? You're not going to Senate, Bernie?
I know. Yeah, Biden, you're not going to beat Mitch McConnell. You can't. Thank you. Next 6 minutes. Dems hopefuls make all shades of gray seem colorful. Oh, well, most of their hair is that shade.
Razorfist got his stream yeeted. Yep, saw that coming.
Oh, was he streaming the footage?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, yep. There you go. Whoa.
What did he just say? That's not. You were asked a specific question. That doesn't answer the immunity question.
The NRA doesn't like you, Bernie. That's great.
You know
What is this gun show loophole? What is this thing I keep hearing about?
Sales at gun shows under certain circumstances don't require a background check, or at least not as thorough one as it would be if you're a gun shop.
That was a pedantic question. I know what it is. But it doesn't exist because the gun show loophole is private sales from citizen to citizen. Is that what you want to stop? If gun stores are at a gun show, which most of them are, you have to fill out a background check.
Mm-hmm. What? Great.
What assault weapon?
The boyfriend loophole? What's the boyfriend? I honestly don't. That's not me being pedantic. I have no idea what that is.
Wait, did she just say so that your boyfriend can't get an AK-47?
I have no idea what the fuck they're talking about.
The boyfriend loophole.
It's probably some feminist bullshit.
Uh-oh.
What is this shit about Mitch McConnell?
I don't know.
Well, what they're suggesting is that you have to be able to get something done, either beat Mitch McConnell so he's not the Senate Majority Leader, or get him to actually work with you.
You think they're picking that up because of what Buttigieg said about anybody, other people besides Trump are important here? Yeah. Michelle Bachmann. Oh my God, I haven't heard that name in forever.
My Uncle Dick.
Uncle Dick and the deer stand? That sounds like a euphemism. I mean,
Senator Klobuchar, please shut the fuck up.
What if Uncle Dick has a ex-girlfriend?
Senator Klobuchar, did Uncle Dick touch your deer stand?
And he didn't address it at all.
No, he didn't.
Bernie, if you're against the immunity thing, explain why. There's nothing wrong with it. Uh-oh.
Oh. Oh, Strom Thurman. Oh my God.
6 YouTube streams are all banned for streaming this. I don't doubt it.
That's
That's
why
why
we
I'm
don't do
on
it, guys.
Chinese
That's why
deal.
we do it this way.
Yep.
Yep.
Hey,
Tell all
you know,
the
that just
come over
means that our market share went up by sixfold.
Dude, I just got a fuck ton of new followers.
There
So
you go.
maybe. Thank you.
And remember to share this stream, guys, because a lot of people can't watch this right now or get commentary. Thank you, Cryptic. So many effing loopholes, incompetent, aren't they? And anybody joining us, there's a 12-second pause you're going to have to give to the live stream of the debate in order to line up with what we're talking about. So pause the debate on the CBS YouTube channel, count to 12, start it up again. You should be there.
Flying son of a bitch.
What'd he say?
The guns that are used in wars have nowhere being near a school zone. An AR-15 is not a fucking war weapon.
No.
It is specifically a civilian version of one. Dick.
Uh-huh. The time is now. What's the good news? Yeah.
I must be falling behind again. What the fuck?
Aggressive on gun safety. What okay, well then
He
what are you
still
going to
hasn't
do?
explained his immunity thing.
Yeah. Do you have an investment in a gun company by any chance, Tom?
Yeah, mom demand actions. It's laughable.
You are a corporation, Tom.
No, they don't.
Well, I mean, Bloomberg bought them.
That's true.
Yeah, he's a corporation all by himself.
No, Tom. The question you have to ask yourself is how you change the Constitution if you want to do the crap you want to do.
Yeah. How do you change the Senate? Well, you're going to have to go down to places other than where you're standing, Tom. You're not going to. The country is divided, Tom. The best you've got is your base and the moderates. That's it. Tell the truth and organize. Oh boy, education. Oh no. Ah, okay. Thank you, Blake Becker. The NRA is not a gun manufacturer; it's a gun legislation. Well, it's a gun rights advocacy group. But yeah, but they have a lot of pull with people because of their money. Thank you, Professor Chaos. Steyer is well-known campaign funded for Dems. Campaign funder for Dems, yeah. No, I mean him and Bloomberg, they've paid for candidates, sure. Do you think those cheers were paid for by Bloomberg?
Could be. He
I'm
could
wondering
have
if they're
paid
getting
people to be in the
$2,500 a
audience and boo everybody and cheer him.
Yeah, I'm wondering, like, are they getting $2,500 a month to cheer for him?
Yeah, I'd do it. Shit, I'm poor. All by herself.
Who is it? You must
It's a
already know.
9-year-old transgender person.
Well, and somebody approved by a 9-year-old.
Approved by a 9-year-old. That's what it was.
You guys remember that?
Yeah, I do.
What? What?
Get rid of high stakes testing? So lower the bar?
Yep.
800 billion new dollars. There are no new dollars. You're just moving money from one place to another. Unless you're talking about a new tax, Liz, and then how are you going to get past the House?
What?
Childcare is not education.
Well, there's the idea
Let's
that
take it down.
if you start teaching them earlier, they learn earlier.
Well, when I hear childcare, I always think of
just
like
take it down.
daycare for like little kids
Yeah, we'll
before
just-
they go to
Supposed to
school.
set them on fire, though.
Okay,
Eh,
here's something.
it's okay.
Yeah, and it's how they're taught in there's what they talk about.
Okay.
They're talking about regular schooling right now, Bernie.
Yeah, Bernie,
What's this desk?
Camera battery.
talking about like charter
Oh,
schools
Will
and
you
such.
hand me the camera bag?
No?
Thank you, Professor Chaos. Getting rid of Common Core, which is a failure. Well, that would be a good idea. And Sinatra, if you can't, I muted you because all the background stuff you guys were talking about is getting in the way. If you're listening.
Such a jerk. Oh, hi,
I
Scribe.
know. That's right. I am. Who's your idea for Secretary of Education? I'm curious. Warren, shush. Shush.
Oh,
Oh,
boy.
here comes a question from Twitter. A question from Twitter.
I am sure this is a 100% random question that was not at all picked out.
How will your policy address and ensure affordable housing and education equality? Equity. Equity? No, that minimum wage workers, Amy. Okay.
Some more government gives.
Uh-huh. Okay. What is your way to pay for it? And what is that way? Wait, okay.
How? How?
Incentives for affordable housing? I want to put a carrot in front of their face?
Can you shut up for 2 minutes, Liz?
Liz just can't. Oh, God! Oh, no. Oh.
Oh my God, it's redlining. Senator Warren, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, Elizabeth, you're getting irritating. You're being obnoxious. You're not being interesting.
Well, that's what her base on Twitter said they want it.
Red lighting. Contestants.
Come on down.
Oof. Oof.
Oh.
Oh,
Mike throwing shit.
oh, wow, Mike. That wasn't practiced. You're going to, yeah, by paying him off.
Mike will support you voting for him for a measly.
Oh. Earn being the operative word, but sure, okay. Hmm. Because I was with Obama. Now, Biden does have something to stand on when he talks about this issue, so.
Obama's dick.
Yeah. Thank you, Angry Illinois. And listen to this debate, and all I can hear is we are going to take the working man's money to pay for people to sit on their butts all day. Well, they're not going to take any money unless they can convince the House to pass any of these tax ideas they've got. And even the Democrats are going to be wary of doing so.
Home boner.
Home boner. Home boner. Yeah, Sinatra, you're just a little bit ahead of us, apparently. Weren't you just talking about housing? Institutional racism. Okay.
Oh.
Oh! Policy area. Uh-oh. Oh, God. Our entire country's racist, guys, just so you know. And I'm totally changing that by being on this stage and being a billionaire. How? So you're going to employ racial or gender discrimination in your loan practices, as you've already said that you do in your own banks.
I'll be right back, guys.
Okay. Reparations. Oh, here we go. Oh, my God. All right, remember, all white people are immoral, guys. Uh-huh. I'm going to pay for a fleet of helicopters to go to every house.
I'm back.
Welcome
Sorry about
back.
that. Can you guys hear me? Oh,
Yes.
there it goes.
Yeah.
So you're just going to open up hospitals all over the place? Uh-huh. Amy, you're not going to be able to educate a whole slew of new doctors and nurses in 4 years. That's true.
Satsu,
Yeah,
you should start blaming slavery for your YouTube channel not being at 1 million subs.
I already do.
How? Okay, so you're going to do sort of like a works project of healthcare or home healthcare? So if I put in like 3 years working in home healthcare, you'll pay off my.
She's a
I
dumb
shouldn't-
person. Holy fuck, she is.
Ooh, intersectionality.
Who is excluding blacks beside
What?
me?
Wait, blacks are being excluded from political participation.
Yeah.
Your Frederick Douglass plan. Maybe we should be talking to him and not you then. Oh, wait, he's dead. Thank you, Puttock. Mystery Debate Theater 2020. In the not too distant future, next Tuesday, AD. Yes. Which one of us is Mike and Tom Servo and Crow, I guess is the question. And Gypsy. Although I like Joel better than Mike anyway. Pincalo asks, what is Pete talking about with hospital closures? I don't know. I don't know what goes on in South Carolina, so maybe there are hospital closures. Thank you, Daryl Parnass. Purging voter rolls of dead people is racist against zombies. Yes. Actually, I think it'd be speciest. Are zombies a species all their own? I don't know.
Bernie, if you get closer to the mic and get it to red line, it doesn't make you more correct.
Dude.
Maybe he's hungry.
Maybe.
That's a good way to get punched, Sinatra.
I'm just doing my best Bernie impression.
Well, you win. Now wipe that shit off your mic.
I got a windscreen.
Oh, boy.
What the fuck?
Trans fats and sugary drinks.
And naked cowboys.
Does that extend to biological sex, Mayor Bloomberg? Richo, Scribe, never going to reply to me. Hey, sorry guys, I went to all Catholic colleges, yet my olds were broke. Your olds were broke. I don't know what that means. Sorry guys, I'm watching the debate at the same time, so I'm trying to keep an eye on chat, but it's, you know. Oh, Corona.
Oh my God. Coronavirus is now Trump's fault.
Yeah, you're right. There wasn't a giant panel full of experts that Trump has been dealing with ever since this thing started. The CDC is not working on it and advising the president. None of that's happening. You're right. There's nobody responding to this. None of the medical professionals are paying attention to this at all. Thanks, Mike.
See, some people think it'll go against the narrative, but if one of them up there was like, "Are we really going to blame this on Trump, or are we going to talk about this seriously?"
Yeah,
that would really help.
You think that would get a lot of boos?
I don't think so, because I don't think any sensible person believes that the coronavirus is Trump's fault.
But
have you been paying attention to Twitter?
Well,
Yeah,
that's the thing, is we're not dealing with sensible people here.
Well, we're dealing with sensible people, but people are willing to compromise the truth for the sake of getting in a soundbite. Obesity, diabetes. How are you going to cure people from deciding to eat lousy food? I mean, I don't think anybody walking into McDonald's of any kind of sound mind understands that they're walking into a health club. Okay.
Yeah. If you let us put our authoritarian system in place, we'll show you how we're going to do it.
Oh my God, they called on Amy. Yay! Yay!
I think somebody topped my critique of her face before. They said she looked like two halves of two separate old people.
Holy fuck.
That's much better than mine.
Oh. Yeah, so you're just going to purge those records, right? Treatment? Well, opioids are different than marijuana, just so you know, unless you're lacing it with something. Does that extend to cigarettes and alcohol? Pincala says he found a New York Times article about the closures of hospitals in South Carolina that was only posted today. Seems convenient. Okay, you going to legalize it? Well, oh yeah, there's been no research on marijuana over time at all, ever. You know why that is, kind of? Because you guys have it as a Schedule 1 and you want to allow those kind of things to happen widespread. No other countries have done any research on it at all. Okay, well, if you're not going to take it away, then should it still be a federal crime? Uh-huh.
It's insane. Effectively.
Now, this is the one issue that I'll agree with. Like, legalize it, tax it, like cigarettes, let it be done.
Going to Washington, D.C.?
So you're going to give federal preference to people on the basis of race in assistance for building a business? Okay.
Oh, they're playing them out. Wow.
Oh, yep. Commercial break, guys. Thank you, Cryptic. Bernie forgot to mention billionaire for once. Are there any billionaire pot dealers yet, aside from Pablo Escobar?
Not that I'm aware of. Not in country.
I don't think so.
All right, so round 2 was far more sedate than round 1. Satsu, has your estimation of people changed so far?
I still feel the same about Klobuchar.
Yeah.
I still haven't changed about Klobuchar at all. I'm leaning a little more towards Bloomberg now than I was before. I don't think Buttigieg made much more of an impact than he did last time.
No. I got a car alarm going off, guys. Apparently, so that's what that is.
Oh, I can't hear it.
All right.
I'm not really sure who's winning right now. They're all kind of losing me at this point.
Yeah, the second round was kind of. I mean, there was a snipe here and there, but they actually tried to keep them on topic, kind of.
Yeah.
and there wasn't as much crosstalk. Monkey, has your estimate of things changed?
I think they actually hurt themselves pretty bad in this one. Just by the fact that they're boring as shit. The sniping got to a point where the moderators tried stopping them, and it looks like they're trying to control themselves a little bit more. Not great, but more.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's good for the moderators, but yeah, it's not, none of them are helping themselves right now.
Real quick, thank you, Professor Chaos. The president has no authority to expunge state criminal convictions, and neither does Congress, only federal. Most are state convictions. That's true, but public pressure alone, if marijuana is taken off of the Schedule 1, yeah, he can expunge all the federal stuff, and those governors who are, sympathetic, let's say, will do so as well. And then there will be questions about other states, and there'll be lawsuits, etc. So, yeah, it won't happen right immediately, but most of the states that currently have it legal will probably go along with it. And then any other states, even if it's not legal, I mean, it'll be legal if they take it off the federal Schedule 1. And then a lot of governors will have a problem arguing that people shouldn't have their records expunged. Who do you think is winning, if anybody, right now, Monkey?
Yeah, I mean, I'm still with Mike. Mike is the one who's done the best so far, at least trying to articulate his arguments.
Okay. Sinatra,
and pointing out his own record.
Oh, sorry. Sinatra, any changes to your estimates so far?
No, I think Mike is still doing the best. I don't know what happened between this one and the last one, but he is blowing people out of the water just on simple, like, one-shot comebacks. Bernie seems to be doing very poorly, and Liz seems to be just hated by the crowd. And then she goes on these long, pedantic, monotone fucking rants. And
yeah. Thank you, Frank Hubbard. The Respect the Rules moderator won my vote. Yeah, that was funny. I think so far, yeah, at least by the crowd reaction, it is going along with the polling so far, where Biden is kind of at the top, but Bloomberg's a close second. I'm still of the opinion that in the overall, Biden is still sort of above the fray a little bit.
I don't know, because every time he talks, somebody jumps on him.
Yeah. I guess we'll see. What else is going on? Anything else?
Thank you, the last Roman, for the ice cream.
Oh, yeah. Ice cream?
Yeah, that's their little form of currency over on D Live is lemons, ice cream, diamonds, ninja guineas, and ninjets.
Oh, we have gum money over here.
Yeah. I always say Streamlabs is the best, followed by Super Chat, then I guess D Live money, whatever it is, some Chinese currency.
Let's see. Well, the candidates are coming back on the stage. I don't know if the people, quote unquote, at home can see the feed in between commercials, but if you're watching on the CBS stream, the candidates have just retaken their positions, and I think we're getting ready to end the commercial break.
Shelly came in here and left her phone on my desk, so I gave myself the 4 lemons she had, and she's like, "Well, I stole $5 off your desk earlier, so I guess that's fair. Give me my $5 back."
I think, isn't that some kind of microcosm for Bernie's plan?
Yeah.
Am I off base there in thinking that? So just a programming note, guys. We'll go as long as the debate and maybe a few minutes afterwards. So this is supposed to end in about 45 minutes thereabouts, and we're back from the break. Zooming in on the candidates, they're all looking very bland.
Stale,
old,
dusty
ass whites.
Commander in Chief. Oh, we're gonna go military now. Here we go. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Well, actually, your first job is to protect, defend the Constitution. But yeah, okay.
She crying?
I don't know. Is she getting all emotional? Is this the kind of emotion you're going to have when you get into the office, Liz? Okay, so pull all the troops out? Like what, aside from our military? Okay, legit. Okay. Blake Baker says, what does Warren know about sacrifice? Well, you know, she did like get discriminated against while being pregnant. And
she used to sacrifice dogs in a teepee.
Oh.
She also gave up her land to you fucking whites.
Yeah.
Well, you took it over too, Satsu.
We paid for that land with beads, damn it.
No, I was sold to this. I didn't take it over. I was a accessory.
Oh, 9/11.
9/11.
How are you going to stop terrorism? You're going to continue Bush's war on terror? Like Afghanistan and the Middle East? Well, if you're not going to fight wars you can't win, how are you going to fight the war that we've been fighting since 2003? You just contradicted yourself 3 times there, Mike. If you want to fight them where they congregate, you're going to have to stay in Afghanistan and the Middle East forever. Okay. All right.
There was another veteran, but you guys wouldn't let her come back.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God.
Oh. Okay, I see what he's doing. Okay, all right. How? How are you going to restore the credibility? Okay, I'm not necessarily off base with you here.
Did you see AOC say that Bernie is the mayor of Vermont?
No, that's hilarious if she did, though. It's sort of like Biden's running for Senate.
Call him on time.
Yeah. Okay, all right. Pete. Yeah, so shut up. Ha ha ha.
Joe.
Joe's sour. Okay, now you weren't asked about the budget. Yeah, that was before coronavirus existed, but okay.
Yes, thank you, Amy. I forgot what the CDC's website was.
How do I spell CDC?
What's the number for 9/11?
Michael Bloomberg. Just dial Bloomberg on your phone. You'll get 9/11. Okay. All right. Time. No, the vaccine
Invest
isn't
in a bell.
the vaccine is not in the head of some kid somewhere. There are labs working on it right now. It'll probably be out in like 6 months.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
No, you weren't, Joe.
Ebola.
You didn't.
Oh my God. You stopped Ebola, Joe. How much time did you spend in Africa?
Ebola stopped because it mutated.
It also burns itself out real quick because it kills fast.
Who do you think mutated it?
Obama had him do it.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Is Biden mildly retarded?
No,
No,
mildly is not part of that sentence.
No, but he might be mutating. Okay, well, just understand that if you do win, you're going to be inheriting medical disaster. Thank you, Cryptic. Keyword is American motherfuckers. American. Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Trying to open sunflower seeds as quietly as possible.
Oh
You're
my
doing
God.
a great job so far.
April's not a day, Bernie.
I had Ebola. Joe Biden help me. I am still alive.
What would be awesome and hilarious at the same time is if the whole thing did calm down by April. It's not going to, but I mean, that would be funny. Our infectious departments. Yeah, and we're not doing that now. Oh! Yeah, here we go. Well, so he is a dictator?
Are you sure?
Are you sure, Mike? He serves at the behest of who now? There's no question. You're right. You're absolutely right, Mike. There is no question he has an enormous amount of power. Are you saying that the Politburo has power over him?
Hey, did he put in a literacy program?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh my God.
That's how I got my son a job.
Oh, Xi Jinping? You mean not the guy who died in 1997 that you said you worked with? Okay, so they're terrible, but you need to be involved with them. Okay. Well, that is the pragmatism of global politics.
Yeah.
No. I don't want to trust my president. I want to question my president and make sure they're doing the job they said they would.
Wait, we need to see their taxes because of China?
Oh. Oh, so now we're going to move from Russia being in control of the candidates to China being in control of the candidates. Well, wait, I thought you wanted to say you want to have a president you can trust. Well, if I can't, do I trust him? And he has to show evidence or not?
I like the end of that. Was that a yes or no?
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, Joe. We do? Well, I mean, I think Joe does think he's in the 19th century. Climate change.
Weren't we talking about China?
China's manipulating our climate.
Well,
What
I
in
mean,
God's name is going on
technically-
right now?
Yeah, they're interfering in our climate race.
Wow.
Whoa.
Wow.
About. Oh.
Get him, Pete.
How many governments do you plan on overthrowing then, Bernie? Shush. He was abroad? What? Yeah, Bernie's not making any friends down in Florida by like promoting Cuba. I seem to remember Obama shaking hands with like Saudi sultans and things like that,
Mhm.
sheikhs and such. So, sorry, sultans are more Turkey, but you everybody on that stage, you guys are going to have to shake hands with authoritarian leaders. You're going to do it. You might not want to bring up the Middle East, but you're going to do it.
No, they're going to disrespect them to their faces and without starting any wars or conflict.
Yeah.
Well, there's a difference from shaking hands with them and trading love letters, Scribe.
Well, that's true. I guess love letters.
Those love letters. God, he's such a dick.
Yeah. None of you will ever host the president of China at the White House. Yeah, that'll never happen. Ooh.
Damn.
Ooh. Oh, but you are going to survive and succeed by reliving 400 years of slavery?
Well, it never ended, Scribe. It's still going on.
That is true. That is true.
The fact that he used the number 400 means that it's still going to this day.
Yeah. His Frederick Douglass plan.
Shut up and let him answer.
Yeah, Pete. You weren't given the floor, Pete. Pete, you're not clearing the issue.
Do you notice how Pete keeps looking out to the crowd to get
Yeah.
like some head pats or something?
Yeah. What?
What? Did that make some kind of sense I'm missing? I don't to be honest, I don't care about the Cuban people right now. I want to know why I should vote for you to lead the American people. Yeah, a huge choice between like Trump or one of you. No, you had your time. Shut up.
Shut up.
Oh my God.
This is why we need to repeal the 19th.
No, ERA now. ERA now. Hey, Amy. Whoa! I'm better than all of you. I'm fucking better than you.
Much better.
$50 trillion better. Well, you need that. Will you get that?
But can you do it?
Yeah. Can you do it? Nope. Okay, now my phone's ringing for some reason. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that, guys.
What, Joe? What the fuck are you talking about?
He doesn't know.
That scenario never happened. Did it? I don't think that ever happened.
Not that I'm aware of, but
17 intelligence agencies fucking lied.
What? You didn't have all the information until after the election was over? I thought the accusations of Russia were taking place during the election.
they were.
Didn't the Steele dossier come out before the election happened?
Mm-hmm.
So your intelligence infrastructure, Joe, under Obama was so weak that you didn't know what was going on that the press was reporting on? No, on Facebook.
Did Biden just say we don't have a president?
Yep.
Tom Steyer looks like a parakeet.
That is anti-Semitic.
He looks like a Jewish parakeet.
Okay, Tom, how was our election attacked? There was propaganda pumped into Facebook and onto Twitter. Tell me where the votes were manipulated. Tell me how the voting totals were hacked.
I wish they would just come out and say, look, American people are idiots. They listen to anything and they read anything. Our election was hacked because they're too stupid to know better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
at least be
Say
fucking
it.
honest.
Just say it. We train them to be as dumb as possible. We
We're
know.
not doing a darn thing about it.
Yeah, we're under attack. Those Facebook posts have warheads on them.
Just say it. Just come out and say it. Americans are dumb, and that's why you think that there's an interference going on.
Oh, Jewish.
Here we go. Israel.
Oh, okay.
Oh, APAC.
Oh,
Just answer the question.
he's not gonna.
No, he ain't gonna answer that. I bet my left.
Excuse me. Some months. Wow. But
Oy vey.
Huh.
no kidding. Wow. Going back
Thank
real
you,
deep.
Master Blaster. Good coverage of Powerful Elite. Yep. Thank you.
Yeah, well, they've been going after a two-state solution since I've been alive, and how's that been going? Yeah, split it up, but leave the Israeli borders where they are. What? If you're not going to take land away from Israel or you're not going to give land to Israel, how are you going to split it up?
Israelis.
Except that the terrorist factions within Palestine. A good ally.
Unless we're supposed to go to war.
Our thumb has been on the scale for one side since 1947 or so. 49, whatever it was.
Wait, it's not ours to move
Wait,
it?
wait, our embassy isn't ours? No, 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 no. The embassy, Liz. Are you listening?
Chief Running Mouth.
North Korea. Oh boy. I hadn't thought they'd bring this up. Okay, how would you?
Kind of what happened, though.
Dish.
A hot dish. So you're going to bring him here? Well, everybody was getting pissed off at him for saber rattling before he did that, so which is it? Yeah, imagine that. Work with your allies to do what? You're the only ally that matters there is China. Are you going to work with a dictator? That has nothing to do with North Korea, Amy. The only ally that matters as far as North Korea is concerned is China, another dictator. Are you going to work with a dictator to work out things with another dictator? Okay, that's got nothing to do with me.
So, okay, what if we just, I don't know, leave them alone? Why isn't anybody saying that? We just leave all those countries alone.
Clear deliverables, right? Okay. Okay, then so we're going to cut off ties with China. Joe, are we going to cut off ties with China? Are we going to cut off ties with Saudi Arabia? Are we going to cut off ties completely with Russia? Probably. How many dictators are you willing to set aside? A dictator. What? Japan and South? Did I miss something? Nobody else stops.
Get him, Joe. That was actually really clever.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good.
That's true.
Yeah.
He's not lying.
Yay, Twitter.
Have you noticed they haven't asked about immigration at all?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is interesting, isn't it?
I meant to ask you guys that earlier before the debate started. Is you think they're going to talk to Bloomberg at all about immigration?
Seriously, in Russia? What would you do as president of Russia? All right, so he's asking if we're going to go to war with Russia. So you're going to do regime change?
Yes.
Well, you're talking about regime change, so how else are you going to do that, Pete?
We're going to say please.
No. Pete, stay on topic. You're talking about regime change in Russia.
Allow me to change the subject completely.
Denmark?
As opposed to Denmark, the...
Oh, great way to bring it back home there, Pete. Jesus. That okay. So you're gonna use diplomacy then? Okay. So you have no plan. You have no
No plan.
idea. Okay. Donald Trump. They're not asking what Donald Trump has done. They're asking what you're going to do.
Yeah, but
This isn't
That
an
was-
anti-Trump debate. This is supposed to be a pro-you debate. And you should try being pro-you and not anti-Trump once in a while.
And now we're at another commercial break. And by the way, everybody on stage, if Trump's policies were working, they wouldn't ask you what you're going to do to solve a problem that's present. Okay? So you don't need to tell us that Trump's policies aren't working. All right, we're off to another commercial break. The last one before we get presumably to the closing statements. All right, so the third round has again sort of thudded as far as excitement is concerned.
Oh no.
Well,
anything?
that was kind of the they should have let Pete go after Bernie when he asked the question, is it radical? And he's trying to answer and Bernie won't shut the fuck up. They've done that a couple of times when Pete's trying to respond to stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how that plays for Pete. I really don't, but it makes the moderators look really shit.
Mm-hmm.
But nobody can say they're against Bernie this time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So any of your estimates changed from that third round, generally speaking?
No.
Yeah.
No.
I checked out like 30 minutes ago.
Well, conceivably we only have a few minutes left, and then we'll get their closing statements. And as soon as this sucker's done, we'll close this out. Maybe wrap up for a couple minutes, but I know that my brain's about tired at this point, so I might just have to call it a little early, but we'll see. Of course, we'll take some questions from chat after we're over with here too, see what you guys think. So if you have questions, comments, etc., get them ready. We'll go over that after the debate concludes. Remember, guys. Oh, sorry, you go ahead.
This is Kyle. Are you out there? I just want to do something. I'll message you. Okay.
Remember, guys, tomorrow night, per usual, will be on Monkey's channel at the regular time. Promise. That's 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern time. And no gaming stream tonight. There won't be a gaming stream until Friday.
I might though.
Oh, all right. So
Maybe if
Sinatra
Kyle's out
might.
there.
Oh, and Monkey may do some RimWorld later, which I still think is a terrible name for a game because it just has,
Well,
connotations.
Outer Rim, it makes sense, but
Yeah. Let's see. Let me check the wonderful world of CNN real quick to see if they have any hot takes on anything.
Satsu, are you down to finish DS3 with me after this?
Let me talk to Squish.
It'll probably take, I don't know, half hour, 45 minutes.
Actually, what time is it? Yeah, I probably got like 30, 40 minutes.
All right, cool.
Let's see. CNN says Democrats slam Trump for North Korea failures. That's not
what they
I
took
heard.
out of this.
Yeah, that's not what I heard from all that. That was like, I'd meet with him, but not in the way that Trump is, or I wouldn't deal with a dictator, but let me talk to China.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my God. We can't deal with dictators. Now let me talk to China. What's this? FBI raids fashion mogul Peter Nygaard's New York office after he was accused of sexual assault and sex trafficking.
Oh,
I don't even know who Peter Nygaard is, but apparently I don't pay attention to the world of fashion, so I guess he's a thing.
Fuck.
Yeah, anything else? U.S. soldier in South Korea tests positive for coronavirus. That's not good.
damn.
Yeah. So, okay. So the candidates have retaken their positions at their podiums. Biden came out last. Because
He had to pee.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Oh, wait, sorry, no, that was Bernie. My bad. So we should be just a couple minutes away, and then conceivably they will give them all, I don't know, a minute or something to close out this portion of everything, and then we'll wrap up.
They'll all take about 3 minutes, though. And
Well, I think the moderators might just talk them down. We'll see. We'll see.
All right, let's. Are they putting audio through? No, not yet.
No, not yet. Still technically on commercial break. I will at least give them that the moderators have been a bit more policing of people's time than some of the past debates. So some credit where credit is due there, but it's been sporadic, unfortunately. But then at other times, if there is an actual debate taking place, them cutting in also feels a little bit counterproductive. Let's see. Remember, guys, be sure to like the stream if you like this kind of thing. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Back from the commercial break.
All right.
Get our titles going here.
Oh, just
All
the
right.
last two here.
Fingers crossed this is the end, guys. Final segment.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Move the stream back a little bit longer now.
Oh, biggest misconception. How long do we have? My personal motto. Oh, there we go. What? You write a cross on your hand? That's weird.
Yeah. Okay.
If you have to tell us you're not boring, you're totally boring.
that's something boring people say.
Yippers.
Oh, Paul Wellstone. Yeah. Saint Wellstone.
Hmm.
An iron ore miner. Okay. Okay. Your family tree is of no interest to me, Amy.
She says I'm not boring with the most boring answer.
And it's monotone, and my daughter was born, and then my grandchild was born. Okay, that's all we needed to hear, Amy. Shut up.
Christ. Shoot me in the face.
What's your biggest misconception, Joe? That your leg hair isn't soft? Oh, God, Joe, your misconception and motto. That's it. Take you about 30 seconds. Okay.
They clapped. They didn't laugh.
Yeah.
It's not a joke. Why y'all clapping?
Turn on your hearing aid, Joe. Okay, how many mottos do you operate by?
What do you say?
I have more hair than I think I do.
Wow. It's called Rogaine.
They are.
Yeah, they're called extremists. Okay, no, Joe. Bernie, misconception and motto. That's it. That's it. Okay. Yes.
Oh, of course.
Yes. Oh. You know, but Biden was arrested going to see Mandela.
Do any of these people know what a motto is?
No.
What?
Who?
Who thinks that of you?
How?
Right, you weren't.
Yeah. Wait, I thought the misconception was you don't eat enough. Yeah. Oh. Uh-huh.
God, for fuck's sake, just answer the
I
question.
know. Good. It's a motto, not a soliloquy.
Just ask my husband.
Flappable? What the fuck is flappable?
Someone who
Inflappable
is
means that you're not able to be
Flapped?
easily thrown off your game.
you're stoic rather than being someone who is quick to anger. Thank you, Pincalo. Mandela's wife said, "Get the tires, light the fires."
Butt flappable.
On Twitter, someone named Olivia Nuzzi says, "My motto is please kill me."
Well played.
That's not a motto. That's okay. Great.
All right. So take away from this debate, Dims don't know what mottos are.
All right, guys. What?
They're coming back from the break, even though it's the end. What is happening?
Well, they'll come back and probably talk about it.
I kind of want to just call it here.
It
For our
seems like a
sake-
fine place to call it.
Yeah, for our sakes, guys, we're going to stop with the debate. All right, so chat, get your questions out there, comments, complaints, speculations on what the caucus, the primary in South Carolina is going to do on Saturday. Remember, tomorrow night, per usual, on Monkey's channel at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. If you don't know who Sinatra is, well,
What the fuck are you doing?
You're part of
Go
the
check
majority.
out my Patreon at patreon.com/ranting monkey.
I appreciate that.
Oh, that's interesting.
So you're putting out a video, so I'm being nice. Unless
Let's
it doesn't come out, then you owe me $50.
All right. So, hey, Satsu, what's the biggest misconception about you, and what's your motto?
Let's see. The biggest misconception about me is I am some black guy.
All right, and your motto?
I'm not some black guy.
I am not some black guy. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah.
My motto, I think I told you guys this before, but I like the water your trees, not your apples analogy.
Oh, yeah.
It's something that I learned a while back growing up that helped me focus where my attention should be when it comes to issues in my life. So,
Okay. Monkey, what's the biggest misconception about you, and what's your motto?
Biggest misconception about me.
Mhm.
That I'm not like this in real life.
Okay.
I think there's too many people who don't understand. This is me. And my motto, fortune favors the bold, baby.
Oh, I thought it was your life makes me sad.
Well, no, that's a motto. One that I do love, but no, my life motto, fortune favors the bold.
Thank you, Cody Fry. If you don't know who Sinatra is, you live a charmed life. Ooh.
Oh, that's
Well,
hurtful.
with that, Sinatra, what's the biggest misconception about you, and what's your motto?
That I'm a racist, and my motto is never mind. I think the biggest misconception about me is that I don't know.
Okay.
That I'm anti-Semitic, I think.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think that's going to have to be it. But I'm usually not. Sometimes I can be, but
Jesus Christ.
I'm usually not.
Usually, that's like being a little pregnant. And your motto then, not anti-Semitic, Sinatra?
Be racist every chance you get.
I don't know. I never thought about it.
Okay.
I guess rules for thee, but not for me, because I say that all the time when I see dumb shit.
Okay. As for myself, biggest misconception about me, I don't know. I mean, in real life or on the YouTubes. I say in real life that I'm some kind of unemotional, stoic person because I have a very sort of stoic facade. Like I have resting, unimpressed face, I guess. And so people think I'm very serious and very conservative and stoic. And I maintain my composure and such, but I'm really just a goofball, as anybody here knows. So that's probably one thing. As far as motto, the one thing that has always guided me in life, good, bad, or indifferent, as long as it's interesting, which doesn't necessarily make me happy all the time, but as long as I get a story out of it at the end, I'm probably doing better than otherwise. But that being said, guys, your comments, questions, etc. Becca Fairley says, did any one of you, Lords of the Night and Sinatra, hear that we're calling it quits in Afghanistan and pulling the troops?
I did not hear that.
Which one did they go to from the moderators that said that the candidate had stated they wanted to do that? Was that Bernie?
That was asked.
Oh yeah, they just all walked off, so they're not going back.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I remember somebody said they wanted to do that or pull out their combat. Oh, it was Elizabeth Warren who said she wanted to take everybody home, but then walked it back to just combat troops. So no, none of the candidates, as far as I can recall, said they were going to pull everybody out. Reduction of forces would probably be the most accurate way to frame what most of them implied. Froggy says, what's that pin Bernie was wearing? I saw the pin. I don't know. I'm assuming, I could be wrong, it is a Union pin.
I didn't even pay attention to it.
Of some kind or another. I could be
mistaken. I didn't even see.
I know. I don't believe it was an American flag pin, so it was something else.
Oh, I know it was an American flag pin.
Yeah. Let's see. Star Jim says Joe ran right off the stage without shaking anyone's hand. We had to go to the bathroom.
It was a literacy pin.
Yeah, he's got a bladder the size of a walnut, you know. Let's see. Galen Horncree says the biggest misconception of Sinatra is that he is a catcher, not a pitcher.
Ah.
Let's see. Adabisi says, Monkey, where's your video?
It's not done yet. That's how these things work.
Yeah, they have to be finished first. Lanky McSwanky, do you guys think that Bernie is losing steam? He got booed several times. Well, he's not popular in South Carolina. In the overall right now, he's still in the lead. I mean, next week will really be the litmus test for everybody. Willett Forge, thank you. Biggest Sinatra misconception is that he can sing. Oh, there's no misconception about that. We know he can't.
No, people literally think I can. Did I tell you what happened?
No.
I lost a patron because I wouldn't upload a video of myself singing Fly Me to the Moon.
Oh.
And he said, Sinatra is a man of little honor or integrity who will not live up to his name. It's like a $10 patron.
Wow.
Yeah.
So just because you say, your name is Sinatra, therefore that you must be a singer.
Yeah.
All right. Becca Fairley, no. Trump said that the war was a loss and it's time to call it quits in Afghanistan, Scribe. Have you heard that today? I've heard him say that before, but to the best of my knowledge, well, he did. I don't know. Is there a Trump intention to eventually pull everybody out? Because he said things like,
I don't know.
You see, I said things like that before, but we still have people over there, so I don't know. So Becca, I don't know is the answer.
Well, the answer is no, we didn't see it.
Yeah. Vault Potato Monkey, why isn't your video done yet?
I don't know if you guys know this, but annoying me like that will make me just put it off longer.
King Panther, Scribe Light, only one thing communists made that work and leftists want, them banned guns.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, I mean, the AK, everything that I've heard about that works even after being dropped in mud. Adabisi, who do you vote for if a gun was pointed to your head amongst these guys on stage? If I had to vote for somebody on stage,
Bloomberg.
I default to Biden, unfortunately.
I take the bullet.
Satsu?
Probably Biden.
Speaking of singing, says David Richardson, it's his birthday today.
Who?
David Richardson.
David,
you don't
it's
get a
his
song.
birthday. And around here for birthdays, we do this. And a 1 and a 2. Happy birthday to you.
I'm stealing the black man's work.
Wow.
Happy birthday to you.
So much for being fast.
You can have it, Cracker.
Happy birthday, dear David.
I took it like I took your ancestors.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, David. I hope you had a good one.
Rand American, if annoying you makes you take longer, why aren't you done yet, Monkey?
What do you mean?
I
Because
think they might have misunderstood that statement.
Yeah.
yeah,
Frank Hubbard, who amongst these candidates would do the least damage to the country's future?
oh,
The least damage? Well, status quo time. I'd probably say
probably
Biden.
Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joe.
Yeah.
Because
Well,
Joe,
I don't know, because
that's a
Joe's
very-
going to be just another Obama, and Obama was awful.
yeah, but he didn't destroy the country. He just made it. He just made the political climate or the social climate really shitty.
Backhand 3030. Do you think this debate helped them or Trump more, considering how many times they talked about him? They actually didn't talk about him as compared to previous debates. They didn't talk about him that much.
Yeah, the last 2, they've actually cut that back quite a bit.
Yeah, but as far as like, did they help Trump or help themselves? I mean, if everything stopped right now and everything was based around this debate, they did a lot of damage to the unity of the Democratic Party and made it a lot easier for Trump to win. But things don't stop right now. So 1 second. Thank you, Blake Becker. Can we get a Satsu and Sinatra tour?
Yes, it's between 2 cities, and they're 20 minutes apart.
Right.
And thank you, Cody Fry. I'd say Satsu's biggest misconception is that he is not, in fact, Justin Trudeau. He of course is.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty obvious at this point.
So yeah, do you think the debate helped anybody or the Democrats in general, or do you think it more helped Trump if we were just looking at this debate specifically?
Trump. All of these debates have done is make Democrats see that the top runners in their field are fucking nuts. So there's no way this doesn't help Trump.
Again, I don't think these hurt Trump all that much because we're still in primary season.
Mm-hmm.
We are in a different world though, so maybe this stuff lives longer on the internet. I don't know.
No,
I
I'm
don't
just
think
talking
we
about
help-
like right now, like just
Yeah,
not in the
that's
grand
what I'm
scheme.
saying.
Yeah.
So I don't think it really helps Trump all that much, other than for people to go, okay, maybe I won't vote Democrat. But I do think Bloomberg helped himself tonight.
Satsu.
Like I said, I've thought all of these have been a help to Trump. If I was seriously considering voting for any of these people, whatever, like I don't know, I'd really be considering voting the other side, but I'm not, so it doesn't matter.
Harvos Marvos, I don't understand how diplomacy works. According to them, we need to better our ties to the world while literally insulting them at the same time. Is that how it truly works? LOL. Yes, but usually not as bluntly.
Yeah.
Let's say. I mean, diplomacy is about nuance and sort of getting what you want without the other person knowing that you got what you want, or at least compromising to where everybody looks good, even if everybody lost in the back room. Angry Illinoisian Sinatra, are we going to get a box opening on D Live?
Yes, but you have to stick around for the game stream.
All right. So, guys, that phone call I got earlier was actually my father calling, and I have to call him back. So, on that basis, I'm going to end things here because of time constraints. A little weird, I know, but it's been a weird night. So, I appreciate you guys all coming out. Again, tomorrow night, Monkey's channel, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. Go check out Sinatra's channel and 2 Cents Plus, presumably in the next little while for the end of Dark Souls 3.
Satsu, are you going to stream it or?
No, because I only got a limited amount of time to stick around.
Oh, okay. So go check out what's your gaming channel, Satsu? I mean, Sinatra.
It is Sinatra Says Second.
Sinatra Says Second, and that's second the word, not the number, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Okay. So go check that out, guys. So chat, everyone, thank you for joining us on this very odd scheduled night. All the excitement of the debate and all that fun stuff. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Moderators, thank you for keeping an eye on things, because I certainly wasn't for most of the time watching the candidates. But I presume that, as always, our audience is the best behaved on the internet. Everyone who donated, thank you so much for your generosity. It is greatly appreciated.
Sorry, real quick. I will not be putting out a video tomorrow. I have done too much to make a video today, so there will not be one tomorrow, but there will be one Friday.
You couldn't have waited till I said anything else anybody wants to say before we go?
No, because I didn't know you were going to say that, so I had to throw it out there.
How many times have you been on this show?
Not enough. You have to have me on more.
Oh, good answer. And along with that, Monkey and Satsu, thank you for joining me as always.
Mm.
Sinatra, thank you for joining us as a special guest star.
Thank you for having me.
And yeah, guys, if you don't know who Sinatra is, like I say, you're probably better off. Yeah, so everyone, your lives make us sad, and we will see you tomorrow.
Bye, guys.
See you.
And despite my father, I do have to do tradition of taking out my copy of Screw the Roses, Send Me the Thorns, The Romance and Sexual Sorcery of Sadomasochism.
Sadomasochism.
And today's secret word is precludes.
Ooh.
Precludes.
Pre-cum.
There's a no.